Hey collective, just wanted to come and let's get an energy check-in for the week. It is May, we are in May, and we are warming up for Taurus season. It was stormy over the last week where I'm at, and the highest it was like 65, but today is like 75. So it's warming back up. You know, spring is saying, hey, it's my time to really shine. So this is where you're genuinely trying to show up for the things that you want to get them to stick. So let's get a little energy check-in to see what it is you need to know, what you need to be aware of. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. The center is what is your current energy. The north is the mind. The east is emotions. The west is the material plane, the 3D. And the south would be your passions, your desires, you know, the one's energy in a sense. So what is your overall energy? All right, Spirit, give me clear and concise messages. We have the 10 of Wands, okay? Overall, there is some type of completion. There is something that you are having to actually hold yourself responsible for. Are you clearing out these blockages? Are you currently in this? What is it about this? So what is it when it comes to your north, as in your mindset? The 5 of Cups, which is in reverse. So it's like you're finally accepting this. You're forgiving yourself. You're letting this go. You're releasing. You're in that recovery stage. All right. And so for the east, your emotions, when it comes to this, you have the Page of Pentacles, understanding that things happen in life, but you can still get up and have the courage to move forward. So this is where the weight has been heavy and you're finally saying, okay, I just got to take it one day at a time. I have to just start moving forward. Okay, cool. What is it in the 3D that you can do? 2 came out for that. You have the 2 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So this is where it's like you can take this new emotional fulfillment that you are working on, start balancing out your priorities, getting your finances in check, and understanding that you have the inability to adapt to any situation that you are put in. And so for the South would be, how would you alchemize this situation in a sense when it comes to your passions and your desires? You go to the 3 of Cups, collaborative efforts, support, celebration. Okay, so people are cheering you on whether you realize it or not, whether this is in the spiritual, whether this is in the physical, correct? So in this, you have been going through a lot of spiritual attacks, whether you realize it or not. You have been carrying on the burdens of maybe yourself, as well as saying, if you choose to be a chosen one or one that's going to walk this path, that weight is heavy because you have to understand what it is that you have to learn for all of these lessons. Okay, well, cool. So it's like, with you finally accepting, okay, I got to stop the overthinking. I have to stop actually saying that these are things that I have to get done today, one step at a time. You don't have to overcome all of this. And so it's like, now you're going through this recovery phase. You're finally getting your rest. And so it's kind of like, okay, well, I have to start back showing up in the 3D because there's pentacles out here and there is emotions out here. And so it's kind of like, you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So with you finally saying, I'm going to be able to do this, I can move forward, how am I going to actually put this in the 3D? So you were in the 5D for a little minute. You need to make sure you are doing your meditation. That is very important. Making sure that you are showing up for whatever it is, your spiritual foundation that you are building. And you're going to have to prioritize your needs. You are a very necessity this season, and you are loved and you are supported. But in order to get this, you have to actually show up for these things. So seek community if you have that, and or create yourself a community. You know, find like-minded individuals, whether this is, you know, spiritually, whether this is on a hobby, a topic, whatever the case may be. So let's see. So with you finally clearing this out, what do you need to know for the week ahead? So you will be seeing a lot of things coming to the surface. All right, you get the 2 of Cups with the Hermit. Is that the only 2? Yes. So you're going back within yourself. This 2 of Cups is like you going back into this void area of yourself. What is it that I have not been showing up for? Why have you not been showing up for this? Hold yourself accountable and give yourself the grace and compassion to move forward when you're going through this. Now, whether this is someone from the past, let's see what we have here. Because we have like Virgo out here. the Hangman comes out with the Page of Cups. Okay, maybe someone from the past wants to work with you. They see things from a different perspective when it comes to this. And so this is an actual emotional connection for someone that is the Empress again. So someone wants to work with you when it comes to something. We have the Three of Cups on the other one. So this is where it's like you may be coming into with your soul tribe. And whether this is internally, you be learning who you are, experiencing more of yourself. Heavy on the introspection right now. Making sure you are doing that so that whenever you are tested and or tried emotionally, you understand what your triggers are, and so you know how to move accordingly. So you're not being very reactive, you're being more responsive when it comes to whatever this new opportunity is, whatever this introspection is for yourself. So making sure you are moving slowly when it comes to this, because we're not rushing through this. Yeah, because you want to be sitting in this. You want to actually feel whatever this is. The Queen and the King came in. Okay, what I say, emotionally balanced. I love that for you. All right, you get the Chariot, but the Five of Cups again comes out in reverse, and the King of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so because you have emotionally walked away from a situation, this is where you are leaving someone. This is where the tables have turned. Yeah, it's something that you're working on to where this, whatever this individual is, may not be able to get to you energetically, can't make it up. So it is someone from the past that has been playing on your emotions, whether you realize it or not. But the more you can clear out this emotional baggage that you've been carrying, you walk away from this. So it's a King of Swords with a Queen of Swords. So these two individuals wanted you by yourself, wanted you lonely, but unfortunately someone's being forced to see something from a different perspective, whether they want to or not. And this is just the growth, and they're looking like, oh, I don't know if someone lied on you from the past about a situation, or they told somebody something about you and they was thinking that it would have you here, but unfortunately you still move forward and you still show up. So I don't know why they thought exactly, you still show up and you still move forward and you get the Sun here. It doesn't stop you from continuously evolving. It doesn't stop you from showing up for the things that it is that you want. So you have air signs here and a Leo here that has been sending you this emotional energy, that has been pulling on you, that has been trying to pull you back to a old timeline that you may no longer resonate on. So clear out that as much as you can, accept whatever it is, move forward, start working on the things that it is that you want to show up for, so that you can, exactly, you literally go from the 7 to the 8. So this is all about actions, your desires, your passion, like whatever it is, materialize it. With the Magician here, don't play with yourself. Do not play with yourself. So you do come back out of this with grace, with poise, as elegant and beautifully as you should be. But it does require you to emotionally balance yourself. It does require you to, and then the King comes out again. So yes, you do balance this out for yourself as when you continuously move past this. Whatever this energy is, everybody's situation will look different. Right now on my Patreon, we're discussing the solar plexus with the throat chakra. And in between both of those is your heart chakra. So you need to clear that out. So this is all about your emotions right now. Everybody is going through a tower moment collectively. So I just want to come and continuously tell you, don't give up, don't stop. I know things may be uncomfortable for you. I'll get an angel message, and yeah, I'll get an angel message for us. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free choice to be helped. It begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you, which was that 3 of Cups when it came to the South, which was about our passions and desires. So if you need help getting some collaborative, if you need help with something, please ask for help. Please do so. Find your community and dreams of abundance. Are you asleep, God? Are you asleep, God? Your angels and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams into reality. So, resting is very important, and be mindful of what it is you're picking up in your dreams. And I'll give you a chakra, and I will close this one out, and I will talk to you guys over on my Patreon. We have joy, which I stated, which was a solar plexus. So yes, get into a celebratory energy. You are not without anything. Everything that is truly for you will come to the surface as much as you get into that time, as much as you get on that frequency. And what does that look like? Of course, it's going to look different for every single body. But the more you can just show up for it, the more you can just do whatever it is you do obtain and or you do get those things. I've seen these 6 wands. Look, the magician flips it in the middle, and so you do get all of the things that you desire. I need you to energetically start moving some of that stagnant energy out of yourself. Now, with that, it's going to be coming to the surface. So you may feel as though you are getting, I would say, in the sense of the body is purging. So if you are deciding to do any of this, you're going to be more tired energetically, but just keep moving. Make sure you're hydrating yourself. Make sure you are resting, and get back out there. Don't slow down. Don't look back, and don't look to see, who's trying to catch up. That's how, literally, don't look to see who's behind you, beside you. No, just keep looking at the path ahead. That is the message that I have for you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.